Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Real English Voices, your cozy place to learn easy English and gently improve your life at the same time. I'm Ria.
And I'm Tom. We're really happy you're here with us again. Maybe you're walking, cooking, on the bus, or maybe you're lying on your bed, phone in your hand, thinking, where did my day go?
Yeah, maybe you opened your phone just for 5 minutes and suddenly it's nighttime and you're like, wait, what happened?
But hey, if you pressed play on this episode, that already says something beautiful about you. Even if you feel tired or a little lost, a part of you still wants to grow, live better, and learn.
And that's not small. Showing up even when you're not in a perfect mood is a quiet kind of courage.
Mm-hmm. Today, we want to use that courage to talk about something simple but deep.
The truth is, life is short, and because life is short, we want to live it to the fullest.
Not in a crazy Instagram way, not jump from airplanes, travel every month.
See, most of us have normal days. Work, study, cooking, cleaning, family, messages, trying to sleep.
So in this episode, live it to the fullest means be more awake in your day. Enjoy small moments. Love your people while you can. And be a little kinder to yourself.
Exactly. This is not a work harder episode. It's more like a soft voice saying, hey, don't sleepwalk through your own life. You only get one.
And we'll keep everything in slow, clear B1 English, so you can relax and still understand.
Yes, and if you're a strong beginner, you can also stay with us. Take what you understand, let the rest wash over you like background music.
Mm-hmm. In this episode, you'll get some motivation, gentle reflection, and small, real ideas you can actually try in your daily life.
And because this is real English voices, we'll also play with some useful words, idioms, and phrases to give your vocabulary a little glow up.
And don't worry if you don't catch everything. That's normal. At the end, we'll do a short, calm word tour. We'll slow down, explain the key words and phrases, and give you simple examples.
But before we go deeper, one tiny favor. If you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode and subscribe. It really helps more learners find real English voices.
And leave us one small comment. I'm, your name, from, your country, and one small thing that makes my life feel full.
It can be very simple. A walk, a cup of tea, playing with your pet, listening to this podcast. We really read your comments.
Okay, if you can take one slow breath in and out, let your shoulders drop just a little. If your mind feels heavy today, you're safe here. We'll take this slowly.
Yeah, you don't have to change your whole life today. You just have to be here with us for a little while.
Okay, let's begin.
Let's start with that quiet moment we all know, when you suddenly look back and think, wait, when did time move so fast? That feeling of, it was like yesterday, and now it's gone. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah, because those moments are small, but wow, they hit deep, right?
They really do. Do you have one in your mind right now? A moment when you felt time flew?
I do. Last month at my parents' house, my mom took out an old photo album. You know, the old one with plastic pages and real paper photos.
Those albums. I love them. They feel so precious.
They really do. I saw a picture of me as a kid, maybe 9 or 10, with my dad in a park. I could feel that day, the smell of grass, the ice cream, his old jacket. It felt so close, like last year.
Then I turned the photo and saw the date 2005, and I just sat there thinking, no way, that cannot be 20 years ago.
Oh, that's such a strange feeling. Your heart says yesterday, but the calendar says a whole lifetime.
Exactly. And in that moment, I felt this ache. Not big drama, just a quiet, wow, time really flies. I had something similar with my cousin. In my mind, he was still this little boy running around with sticky hands and a toy car.
I can picture that.
Then we met for dinner, and he walked in driving his own car, taller than me, with a job and a serious voice. And inside I was like, wait, who pressed fast forward? When did you grow up?
Yeah, your brain is still holding the old version of him. And again, it wasn't loud sadness, just that little voice inside saying, time is moving. It doesn't wait.
Maybe you also know this feeling.
Maybe when you see your parents' old photos, their hair darker, their faces smoother, and you think, wow, they were so young.
Or when you see your school pictures and remember the last day of school. It feels like last week, but many years have passed.
Or you hear a song from your teenage years, and suddenly your whole body remembers that time, the room, the smell, the feeling. But now that moment is gone.
These are the moments when life whispers to us.
Whispers how?
Soft, like a tap on the shoulder, saying, hey, look, time is not endless. It's moving quietly every day.
It's like a tiny wake-up call, not a big alarm, but a soft message. Don't take your days for granted. They're not forever.
Yeah, and that's where the desire to live life to the fullest really starts. Not with big travel plans, but with this simple realization. Oh, my time is actually limited.
When we feel that, we start asking a new question. Okay, if time is moving like this, how am I living my days?
And that brings us to something many of us do without even noticing.
The days when time moves and we barely feel it.
Let's talk about those autopilot days.
The days when you do a lot, but at night, if someone asks, what did you really live today? It's hard to answer.
I had one of those last week. My alarm rang, and without thinking, boom, my hand reached for my phone. Messages, notifications, half asleep scrolling.
That just 5 minutes that quietly steals 30.
Yeah, exactly. Then I rushed through my morning, went out, sat on the bus. I opened my phone again. News, videos, random stuff. I got off the bus, but honestly, I don't remember the walk to work.
So your body arrived, but your mind was somewhere else.
Right? At work, it was the same. Emails, meetings, tasks, busy, busy. After work, more screen, more scrolling. At night, I lay in bed and thought, I'm exhausted, but what did I actually experience today?
You did many things, but you didn't really feel many things.
Yeah, the whole day felt like a blur.
Maybe you've had days like that too. You wake up, rush, do 100 little things, go to bed, and it's like the day just slipped away. In English, we sometimes say we're living on autopilot, like a plane that flies by itself. Your body is moving, but you're not really piloting your own day.
And if this is you, please hear this. It doesn't mean you're weak or lazy.
Yeah, often it just means you're tired, overloaded. Your brain is trying to save energy.
The only problem is life is short, and if too many days pass on autopilot, your life starts to feel like one long fast forward.
You look back and think, I remember deadlines and stress, but not many real moments.
So we're not here to say do more, fill your day with tasks.
No, we're here to ask a gentler question. How can I be more awake in the life I already have? And that takes us to what live it to the fullest really means for normal, busy humans like us.
Let's turn that big phrase into something small and real.
When you hear live life to the fullest, what did you used to imagine, Ria?
Honestly, a travel vlog. Someone cliff diving in the morning, surfing by afternoon, dancing on a rooftop at night. No office, no dishes, no laundry.
Yeah, the highlight reel. But my real life has spreadsheets and laundry.
And a sink full of cups.
Yes, exactly.
Many listeners probably feel this. You see live your best life on social media, and you think, okay, sure, but I have kids or parents to care for, or exams, or a job I can't just leave.
So then, live it to the fullest starts to feel impossible, like something only for rich or free people. We don't like that idea.
For this episode, we want to give that phrase a softer meaning.
When we say live life to the fullest, we mean be more present in your normal day. Notice and savor small good moments. Love the people in your life while you have them, and treat yourself with more kindness as you move through time.
Not a perfect life, not a movie life, a real life lived with more heart. And the beautiful part, you don't need a big budget or big freedom for this. You can start inside the same life you already have.
So maybe we can look at a few simple areas: how we live our moments, how we treat our people, and how we speak to ourselves.
Ready? Let's start with the moments, the tiny pieces that build our days.
When you think of a full moment, Ria, not big, just full, what comes to your mind?
Honestly, a cup of tea. Not exciting, right? But when I actually sit with it, it feels full.
Tell me.
Before, I used to drink my tea while answering messages, checking 3 things at once. Then one day, I put my phone in another room. I sat on the sofa, held the warm cup in my hands, and just sat for 3 minutes.
I felt the heat on my fingers, smelled the tea, took small sips. It was quiet, and this little thought came. Oh, this is also my life, not just the rushing, this calm moment too.
That sounds so simple, but also so rich.
Maybe for you it's not tea. It could be coffee or cooking or watering your plants or washing your face at night.
The key is this. Instead of doing it on autopilot, you do it awake. You savor it. You enjoy it slowly and fully. That's one way to live more fully. Not by adding more and more and more, but by arriving in the things you already do.
I've tried this with walking. I used to walk with my eyes on my phone. I arrived places, but I didn't remember the way.
And now?
Now, sometimes I put my phone in my pocket. No music. I look at the sky, the trees, the people. I feel my feet on the ground. It's not a big thing, but it feels like my day is more real.
Yeah, more like you're inside your life, not just watching it from a screen.
And if our moments matter this much, then the people inside those moments matter too.
Let's go there next. The people we don't want to take for granted.
I think this part is the heaviest for many of us, the people part.
Because time moves for them too.
Somber. I told you about my grandfather once. For a long time, I kept saying, I'll visit him when things calm down, when I'm less busy.
That when that never comes.
Yeah, I always thought there was more time. Then one day, there just wasn't. He was gone, and I had this deep regret. I waited for the perfect moment and lost the real moments.
I'm really sorry, Tom.
Thank you. It was a painful wake-up call. It taught me something. People are not endless. We can't treat them like they'll always be there.
We say in English, don't take someone for granted. It means don't act like they will always be here no matter what.
Yeah, because one day they won't be, or they'll move, or life will change.
For me, my lesson was with a friend. We had a small fight, not huge, but my pride was huge. I thought, he hurt me. He should text first.
Ah, the ego.
Yeah, my ego was very loud. Months passed, no messages. One night, I saw our old photos, us laughing, traveling, being silly. My heart felt heavy, and this thought came, life is short. Do I really want to lose this person over one argument?
So what did you do?
I sent one simple message. Hey, I miss you. Can we talk? I was so nervous, but he replied, I missed you too. It didn't fix everything instantly, but it opened the door again.
Maybe, as you listen, one person is already in your mind.
Someone you love, but you haven't called. A friend you stopped talking to. A parent you keep saying, I'll call tomorrow.
Living life to the fullest doesn't mean calling everyone every day, but it can mean not keeping your love locked inside.
We say in English, you don't need big poetry. Sometimes one line is enough. I was thinking about you. I miss you. Hey, how are you really? I'm sorry for my part.
Life is short. We can't control how long we have with people, but we can choose to not leave kind words unsaid.
And there's one more relationship we often ignore. Maybe the most important one.
The way we talk to ourselves.
Yeah, because you can't live life to the fullest if your own mind feels like a war every day.
I notice this in myself a lot. I make one small mistake, and suddenly my inner voice is like, wow, you're useless. You always mess things up.
Ah, that always word. So dramatic.
My inner critic loves drama. Your inner critic is that tough voice in your head that judges you all the time. We all have it.
Maybe your inner critic says things like, I'm behind, I'm not good enough, I'm wasting my life, my English is terrible.
If life is short, do we really want to spend it listening to that voice 24/7?
Imagine your mind is a small room, and you have to live there every day. What kind of sound do you want in that room? Always shouting, or at least sometimes understanding and support?
We're not saying lie to yourself. We're saying change the tone.
Instead of, I'm behind, you might say, I'm moving slower than I hoped, but I am moving.
Instead of I wasted today, you could say today was messy. Tomorrow I'll do one small better thing.
Instead of, my English is terrible, you might try, my English is still growing. I'm learning, not finished.
Feel the difference? The situation is similar, but one voice pushes you down and the other gives you a hand to stand up.
Life is short. Your heart also needs a safe place to rest.
Living fully is not just doing more things with your body, it's also creating a kinder space inside your mind.
And when your inner voice is softer, something amazing happens.
Yeah, you find it easier to take small, brave steps.
Ah, the tiny courage part. Let's go there.
When we think of courage, we imagine big things, right? Moving to another country, changing your whole life, quitting your job.
Or fighting a dragon.
Yeah, that too. But most of our real courage is much smaller.
What does tiny courage look like for you? For me, it's pressing send when I feel shy, sending the message, sharing the idea, recording the video, speaking English even when my heart is like, no, don't do it.
I feel that. For me, tiny courage is starting again when I feel I failed. Like if I plan to study every day and then missed a whole week, my brain says, see, you can't do it. That voice that wants to close the book forever.
In that moment, courage is, okay, I'll still do 5 minutes today. Not a big plan, just 5 minutes.
Maybe you have something like that in your life. A book on your shelf, a course you bought, a habit you started and then dropped.
You might think it's too late, I ruined it. But life is short and also long enough for a new small start. We like to say, give a gift to your future self.
And future you is like a friend living in your body next month or next year. When you do one small good thing today, you're taking care of that friend.
It could be 10 minutes of English practice, a short walk outside, putting a little money aside, cleaning one small corner of your room, sending one honest message. These things look small on the outside, but inside they send a message. My life is precious. My time matters to me. I want to make it count.
You don't need a huge, dramatic change to live fully. You need many tiny moments where you say yes to what really matters.
And maybe now, after all this talking, it's a good time to not just think about it, but to feel it a little.
Yeah, let's guide you through a small, calm reflection.
Gently, if it's safe for you right now, we invite you to join a short, calm moment.
Carefully, if you're walking, you can keep walking and just listen.
If you're driving, please stay focused on the road and only let our words be in the background. Your safety is first.
Relaxing, if you're sitting or lying down, maybe you can let your shoulders relax just a little.
Guiding. Let's take one slow breath together. Breathe in and out. One more. In and out. Now, in your mind, think of one small moment from the last week that felt nice. Not perfect, just nice. Maybe a cup of coffee, a joke with a coworker, a quiet bus ride, a good song, a hug, even a sunny window.
See that moment in your mind like a little picture. Stay with it for a few seconds.
And inside, say to yourself, that was a good moment. I'm glad I had it.
Warmly, now think of one person you feel grateful for. A parent, a friend, a partner, a teacher, a child, or even your pet. Someone who makes your life a bit softer, a bit brighter.
Peacefully. See their face in your mind. Feel that quiet thank you in your chest.
Gently. You don't have to send them a message right now, but maybe later you will.
Finally, think of one tiny action you want to take in the next day or two because you know life is short.
It could be, I will eat one meal without my phone. I will send one message to someone I care about. I will take a 10-minute walk and look around. I will do 10 minutes of English, even if I feel shy.
Just one, not 10. One is enough. Hold that action in your mind like a small promise to yourself. Not heavy, just a gentle, I want this for me. Take one last slow breath in.
And out.
You are here. You are alive. You are learning. That already means a lot. And this way of noticing your time, your people, yourself, is already a way of living more fully.
It really is. And we used a lot of special words and phrases while we were talking.
Yeah, maybe you heard them and thought, interesting, but I'm not 100% sure what that means.
So let's slow down now and do our little word tour. We'll take a slow walk through some of the important words and phrases from today so they can stay in your English and in your heart.
First phrase, time flies.
Time flies means time goes very fast. Not real flying, it just feels fast.
For example, I looked at my old school photos and thought, wow, time flies.
Or, it's already December. Time flies. You can repeat after us if you want. Time flies.
Next phrase, on autopilot.
When you live on autopilot, it means you're doing things without really thinking. Your body is doing the routine, but your mind is not fully there.
For example, I was so tired I cooked dinner on autopilot. I don't even remember it. Or many days I check my phone on autopilot when I wake up.
So on autopilot is like life is happening, but you're not really awake inside it.
Next one I really love, take for granted.
If you take something for granted, it means you act like it will always be there, so you stop seeing how special it is.
For example, I took my grandfather for granted. I thought he would always be there.
Or sometimes we take our health for granted until we get sick.
So when we say don't take people for granted, we mean remember they are precious. They will not be here forever.
Next phrase, wake-up call.
A wake-up call is a moment that opens your eyes. Something happens and you suddenly see the truth more clearly. For example, my bad test score was a wake-up call. I realized I needed to study differently.
Or, my friend getting sick was a wake-up call. I saw that life is short.
It doesn't mean a real phone call. It's any experience that wakes your mind up.
Next one I really love. Savor the moment.
Savor means enjoy something slowly with all your attention, like when you eat your favorite dessert very slowly.
So, savor the moment means enjoy the moment fully. For example, I sat with my tea and no phone, and I really savored the moment.
Or on my walk, I savored the moment by watching the sunset.
When you savor a moment, you are living it to the fullest, even if it's small.
Next phrase, inner critic. Your inner critic is the voice in your head that judges you and says mean things about you.
For example, my inner critic says, "You're always behind," when I make a mistake.
Or, I'm learning to speak more kindly to myself and not listen only to my inner critic.
We all have an inner critic. The goal is not to make it disappear, but to make it softer and less powerful.
Another important phrase, make it count. When you make something count, it means you use it in a way that matters. You don't waste it.
For example, I only had 10 free minutes, so I made them count by listening to English.
Or, life is short. I want to make my days count.
So when we say make it count, we mean use your time with heart and intention. Even one tiny choice today, a message, a quiet cup of tea, 10 minutes of English, can already make this day count a little more. Okay, that's where we'll stop for today. Just a quiet reminder that your time, your people, and you really matter.
If you want, you can replay any part of this episode. Let the phrases and ideas sit with you slowly. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You're still learning, you're still living. That's the whole point.
We're really proud of you for staying with us till the end.
This is Tom,
And this is Ria.
and you've been listening to Real English Voices. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.